Hello? Okay, hey guys, what's up weeklies? It's Weekly Stars here. How you all doing? Today is actually gonna be a special video. And it's also gonna be, I guess, a bit of a drama video. I don't really like drama, but like, drama equals drama equals drama. I really need those views today, so I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. I don't really care for that, but I actually am making this because this is actually a topic that's been talked about a lot in the VTuber space, and I was like, this is a good opportunity for me to talk because I think for once this is something that's really been on my mind recently, and I want to honestly offer some words of encouragement to small VTubers. So if you're a small VTuber, please watch this. Basically, lately there was an audition. I saw it. People were auditioning for VShojo, small VTubers and stuff, and there's been some drama going around where it feels like they only accept big VTubers, popular VTubers, and I won't lie, I will not lie, I cannot lie because this is from my experience. I have seen VShojo only accept big VTubers. I'm not saying that in a way to I guess oh, I know everything or whatever, la 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 la. I don't know. It's just I see it. I see it from my own eyes. Like when VShojo announced his new members, I was like, okay, we're gonna see some small VTubers get a chance, and I feel like that would inspire a lot of people. Then I see other VTubers that are I will say kind of known. They're kind of already known, and then it's like, well, what about all the other small VTubers that put in their audition? I'm not saying this in a way. Listen, I am not hateful to VShojo. Okay, I love VShojo. I love all the VTubers there, and I respect every VTuber there. That's why I'm not really hateful. I don't care. But I hate to say it, but it is kind of discouraging. And some people is saying well, your expectations are too high. And here's what I want to say. Small VTubers they feel hurt. Because I feel listen, I've seen this time and time and time and time and time and time again. Even with myself, I struggled with this. A lot of small VTubers struggle to stand out in this community. A lot of small VTubers struggle to find their place in this community. And honestly, let's say it. Let's address the elephant in the room. They want to succeed. They want to be successful. And some people is saying well, if you want to succeed, you got to grind hard, you got to try hard. But that's what they've already been doing. A lot of VTubers are grinding. A lot of VTubers are trying hard. A lot of VTubers are putting themselves out there. The fact that they, they would submit themselves to a VShojo application should already show you that the lengths they're willing to go. And I feel like a lot of people, I hate to say it, there's a lot of people who are kind of putting them down. I hate to say it like that. But I've seen it because a lot of people are like, well, you just need to try harder, or you just need to, it's well, you're not popular. Of course, they're not going to accept you. And it's like, how bad that would hurt the feel to someone who's a small VTuber struggling, trying to make a name for themselves. And it's all they get in response is either try harder or, oh, of course they wouldn't pick you. They'd pick the bigger VTuber over you. The one who's already successful. Isn't that kind of messed up? I'm sorry, I have to say something about that. That is messed up. I feel like people are so harsh on small VTubers sometimes. Not everyone, but there's a lot of people. And the reason why I'm fighting for this is because I have friends who struggle with these thoughts, probably daily. I have friends who struggle with this. I myself have struggled with this in the past. And the problem is, a lot of us VTubers, we just want to find a space where we can grow and flourish. I think and people get mad that we get jealous. I want to say this. It's okay. Listen, a lot of people's going to misinterpret what I say, so I'm going to make sure I explain it really nicely here. It's okay to be jealous. Some people's going to say, no, it's not. I've dealt with jealous people. They're toxic. And yeah, they can be. They can be. But here's the thing. People who are jealous, they aren't a lot of people who are jealous, they aren't inherently bad people. They're just, they think so, they probably, here, imagine it like this. Here's why I don't think jealous people are inherently bad people, okay? If people are envious and jealous, I want to say this too, like, I'm not condoning the actions if you're like jealous to the point to where you're like, harming someone else or harming someone else's career or whatever. I don't really condone that type of jealousy. But people who are just jealous, there's nothing wrong with them. And people shouldn't be looking down at that. People's like, oh, well, you're just jealous. And it's like, yeah, I get jealous. Listen, you want me to be real? I'll be the most real I can be. I'm jealous of a lot of VTubers. I'm jealous of VShojo. I'm jealous of Hololive. I'm jealous of a lot of VTubers. Lucy Pyre, I like her a lot, and I'm jealous of her because she does so well. And I'm like, holy shit. I'm jealous of Pipkin Pippa. Look, I'm telling you, I'm jealous. I'm a jealous person, okay? But I don't allow that jealousy to taint my heart too much. That's the difference between me and a lot of other people, I think. I get jealous. I do. And sometimes it may show. Sometimes I may be like, I please watch my videos. I want to be the best VTuber in the world, or I'll say something like that, and that's like a little part of it showing, right? Because I'm like, oh, I want to be popular, or even this video, I may say something like, oh, I want to be popular, or I get jealous. That's the thing. I get jealous, but I do work hard, and I do make sure that all my content, I'm doing it out of enjoyment, But I do get jealous. I feel like a lot of people get jealous. Jealousy isn't a bad emotion. And here's what I'm trying to say. Here's people who get jealous. Imagine it like this. Imagine you're a small VTuber, okay? And you spend a lot of nights. Hell, no, I wouldn't go this far. You spend a lot of nights probably like crying because you feel like you're not getting the results you want. You put so much stuff. You're on TikTok, you're on Twitter, you're on YouTube, you're even on Reddit. You're like doing all of this different stuff, trying to like grow and succeed, and you're trying to like, and you struggle with networking. You're trying to like network with all these VTubers, and you're trying to get your name out there. So you start like doing all this different stuff, and it feels like no matter what you do, you can never quite get that success you want. But then on the other side, you see these big VTubers who are living all of your wildest dreams. They're collaborating with all your favorite VTubers you looked up to. They're, they're making all of this possible. And in months, even years go by, and you're still where you are. And you look up to all of them, and you're like, you genuinely feel distraught, or even you feel like you're hating yourself, and that turns you into a point to where you feel more hateful or resentful. And so you go on the internet to voice how you feel, to finally let out all that shit that you've been holding in for so long, only for the internet to be like, wow, you're just jealous, or oh, you of course they wouldn't pick you, or oh, like, you just need to try harder. And it's like, do you see what I mean? I just hope at the core you see what I mean. I'm just trying to open some minds and open like a different perspective. I guess I'm trying to like say this from a different point of view so a lot of people can understand, how it feels. Like, it's hard out here. It's hard out here. And I'm not gonna lie. Dude, sometimes I say I don't really need success. I don't really want to succeed. I don't want to be popular. But over the course of a few months, I actually want to succeed. I actually want to do something bigger because I'm realizing I want to see how far I can go. I'm taking it more as a fun challenge now because I just want to see how far I can go as being a VTuber. And I want to see, like, just where my limits lie and how can I, entertain people. Like, I'm trying to make sure that my content is very entertaining And even that's really hard for me because I'm trying to like, because right now, even with me, right, I'm trying to break into doing VTuber skits. And I feel like sometimes there's a lot of people out there who probably look at what I do as weird or cringe or they don't want to be involved or something. And sometimes it hurts me, but I'm still going to keep trying because I want to see, because I feel like it's the weird ideas that get popular. It's the quote unquote weird ideas. You know, I want to do something different in the VTuber scene. And that's why Miko and I want to do more skits and stuff with her, and maybe even some funny music or whatever, you know? But I think overall what I'm trying to say is I feel like a lot of small VTubers really they're just struggling. They're struggling. They're struggling. They really are. They really are. And I have sympathy for them. I have sympathy for all VTubers. Because really, if you the thing is, they just want to follow their dreams. A lot of VTubers just want to follow their dreams. That's all they're trying to do. And some people's like, well, you know, just it's not a big deal. Like, but to them, it's a big deal. That's the problem. To you, it's like whatever. But to these small VTubers, it's a big fucking deal. Because this is their thing that they decided to dedicate their life to. I made a decision in the past when I saw VTubers. I was like, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to be a VTuber. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to do this, right? To make videos, to be a VTuber. And I promised myself, like, I will never give up on this. And if I was upset and someone told me, well, it's like, you know, lower your expectations, I feel like that's part of the problem, though. If I lowered my expectations, right? Let's say I lower my expectations. It gets to a point where I've tried that before. But when I lower my expectations, I'm settling for less. I'm settling for less. And then I'm basically missing all the opportunities to grow because I've already settled for less. You see what I mean? In the past, that's happened. Like, I've had moments where I could have gone higher than I've ever gone, but since I've decided to settle for less, I've basically wasted all those opportunities. So now I'm here kind of searching along the VTuber space, trying to like find a way to rise up again. Like, trust me, I have a lot of videos in the works. I have a lot of videos in the background that I'm trying to like work hard on. I'm writing a lot of scripts, a lot of planning, a lot of pre-planning. I'm doing a lot of things behind the scenes. That's why videos haven't been so frequent on my channel as of now. But I think what I'm trying to say, honestly, like, I think what I'm trying to say, it's like, small VTubers aren't bad. Like, I feel like I hate to say this, I really do. I feel like sometimes in the community, a lot of people look down on small VTubers, and I don't really understand why. I think it's because there's like a hierarchy thing in the social structure, and I don't really agree with that shit. I see everyone as the same. Like, I don't care if you're like Garugura or freaking some other small VTuber. I look at everyone as people. I don't like to see anyone as better than you, lesser than me, higher, whatever. You know, it's like we're all humans. We all have feelings. We all have emotions. We all deserve greatness. We all deserve to succeed. That's the thing. I feel like a lot of people aren't operating on that mindset where it's like, no, only these VTubers can succeed. Well, what about the rest? What about the rest? The rest should succeed too. Why have them die in a ditch? Like, why have their passions and dreams die in a ditch? Like, they should succeed too. They have great things to offer, and people don't see that. And some people's like, well, what do you have to offer if you're not a big VTuber? They have tons to offer. They have tons to offer. Just because they don't have big numbers doesn't mean that they don't have genuine things to offer. Look at me. I'm not popular. I'm not a big VTuber, but I offer music. I'm creative. I offer ideas that are different than most. I offer kindness. I offer I offer a lot. I offer a lot. I offer a community. I offer motivation. I offer so much. I offer, like, that's the thing. I'm trying to say, like, a bunch of small VTubers, they have lots to offer. Some VTubers may offer knowledge. Some small VTubers may offer creativity. Some VTubers may offer, like, I don't know, they may offer things like compassion. They may have, like, knowledge about, like, how things work, you know, in the world. I don't know. There's a bunch of VTubers who could offer a bunch of different things, like music. They could offer, like, I can't think of everything, like, right off the top of my head, but just know, like, we have things to offer, right? All of us VTubers have things to offer. I don't believe. Okay, think of it like this. Think of it like this. It's like, okay, if you see a small VTuber, like, imagine there is a VTuber out there who was let's say they're a professional singer, but they only have like 10 subscribers. Would you really look at that? Look at all of their songs they've made, all of the beautiful songs they've made, all of the hard-working songs they've made, and would you look at that VTuber and be like, well, you don't have big numbers, so, you know, we can't accept you. You don't offer us anything. I was like, you see what I mean? Like, that's what I'm trying to say. It's like, if this VTuber out here is, like, making, like, let's say they're making, like, such high quality, high top-notch, catchy-ass songs, right? And then you look at them and you're like, oh, no, you don't have anything to offer. Because your numbers aren't big enough. Like, no, we're more than our numbers. That's what I'm trying to say. VTubers, all of us as humans, we are more than our fucking numbers. We are more than our numbers. We have things to offer to people. We offer so much. We offer so much. And if people can't see that, then I don't know what to say. And I know I sound a bit angry and heated a little bit, but, like, I just am. I am, because I care so much. I care so much. Because I see small VTubers always getting talked down upon every time they get angry or sad about something. Like, it's sad because the reason why they're angry, it's the reason why they're bitter, it's the reason why they're sad, and the reason why they're upset is because they're not successful. I have compassion for that. I can't help it. I have compassion. That's why I'm making this video. I have compassion for that. I know how that feels. I know how that feels. I know how that feels so much. I know how that feels to feel like you're a failure. That's why I'm like, you have to, when VTubers get angry, I feel like what a lot happens is they attack them for that anger, but they don't see the main core as to why they're angry. They don't see the core reason as to why they feel upset. They need someone to represent them. They need a VTuber to represent them. They need a VTuber to really help them and to help them flourish and to succeed. And if I could help all of them right now, I would. I would help them all get to a higher place where they can be a more successful VTuber, and I would do it in a heartbeat because they deserve it. Everyone deserves to live their dreams. It feels like, even with me, right? Like, I've had dreams, and it feels like sometimes when I don't achieve them, I feel the worst I've ever felt in my life. And that's where I'm coming from, that compassion, because I know how it feels to just want to, like, just to lose your mind. Just lose your mind over it all. Because in life, it's like we all want to be somewhere. We're all trying to get to this certain place because we don't want to feel stuck and stagnant in our life. And yes, we can do VTubing for fun. It doesn't have to just be about the views, the money, and all of that. But it's like, it gets to a point where it's like, am I just trying to Am I, like, here's, you wanna know what the problem is? If I tell myself, I'm just gonna do this for the fun of it, am I really just, do I really want that? Or am I just trying to delude and trick myself into thinking that I don't want that? Because every time I've said, I don't care about the views, I don't care about, being successful, I don't care about this, da 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 da. Every time I've said that shit, a part of me deep inside screams out, like, no, I really do care. No, I really do want to succeed. No, I really do want to be something. No, I really do want to get more fans. I really do want to build a bigger community. I really do want to get more opportunities. And it's like, how can I just cancel all of that out and just be like, oh, no, I don't need that shit. I don't know how people... Here's... Like, this is... I told you guys, this is going to be like a drama video. But in reality, it's all just opinions on everything I'm saying. If you don't agree with me, that's completely fine. But what I'm trying to say is... VTubers really, all of us small VTubers, I feel like we need to be there for each other more than we are. I really do. I genuinely do. I feel like a lot of us small VTubers, we need to really be there for each other more than ever nowadays, because it's really hard out here. It's very hard out here. And here's my motivation, because I promise you all I'd motivate you all. I know how it feels to be at your lowest fucking point when you want to make VTuber content, and I know how it feels when you feel like you can't really find a place. No, I am here for you, and I get and I understand. I know some people will say, you don't understand, I'm a VTuber myself. I'm not that popular. I know how it feels to just be like at your end, or feeling bitter, angry. I've been down the bitter and angry route. I've had a dream before. I won't go too much into it, but I've had a dream where I didn't succeed in it, and it turned me bitter. It turned me a little bit bitter. I'm not gonna lie. I know how it feels. It's really hard. It's really hard especially when you're an emotional person. So here's what I have to say. You have so much to offer. And I really want every small VTuber, I want you to do this. Really sit down. Like, even, like, grab a journal, or even just open a document if you can. And really plan out what you really want to focus on your VTuber journey, and hyper-focus on that. That's what I'm doing. Pick a niche, and really hyper-focus the fuck on it. And I want you, it can be 2 niches if you want, 2 niches, 3 niches, but just pick those niches or that niche and hyper focus on it like nothing else. Because you all have something to offer. I believe that full-heartedly. All of you have so much to offer. And just because others don't see it, don't let them, don't let their words hurt you, because you have so much to offer. Every person in this world has something to offer. It's never brought out into light, because it's always stifled and shunned and shut out like it's nothing. Or it's not seen, it's not heard. But every VTuber out here has something to offer. You have something to offer. Okay? You have so much to offer. And I know so many friends, I've seen this time and time again, we're getting discouraged every fucking day. Every day we're discouraged. We're wanting to quit. We're wanting to leave. We're wanting to throw it all away. We're wanting to, we get hurt. We cry. We get angry. Or we end up feeling bitter. Or we end up trying to sell out. Or we end up trying to cause drama on the internet. Or we do all of these fucking things because we feel so unbelievably hurt that we're not where we want to be in our life. And that's like, and I want to say, all you can do, this is so you don't lose your minds, all you can do is just focus on the next best step. That's it. Let the results do the work All you have to do is just put that effort in. Just put that effort in and once after you put that effort in, let the results do its work. Think like you can still think big. You can still think big, but here's what I want you to do. Focus on only the next best step. Okay, just the next best step. Don't think about the future. Don't think too much about that shit. What's the next best thing you can do? If the next best thing you can do is stream. If the next best thing you can do is make a video, then you make a video. Whatever it is. This goes for anything in life, actually. Just the next best step forward. Don't think about anything else, because if you think about anything else, it's going to overwhelm you to no fucking end. It happens to me before. That's why I almost quit a few times in my VTuber career. I had so much times where I was over stressing about every fucking thing, trying to keep everything under control, and it would burn me out. And I feel like maybe that's a problem too. Maybe a lot of VTubers feel burnt out because everyone's telling you, oh, just work hard and shit, but they don't know that it can get to a point where you work so fucking hard that you burn out. And so you feel angry, you feel bitter, you feel betrayed, you feel hurt, you feel like you're not getting anywhere. So here's what I want you to do. Just focus on that next step. That's it. And set a time. Set a specific time each day to work and leave it at that. And don't think about work all the time. I know it's hard because, we're VTubers and all that, but really you have to dedicate some time to not think about it. You have to. And I'm saying this because I care. Like, all of you have something to offer. All of you, every single VTuber out there, the big ones, the small ones, all of you are human beings. All of you deserve a place in this world. All of you deserve a place in this VTuber sphere. Because when I became a VTuber, I became this because I wanted to inspire a whole generation of VTubers. I know that's a big goal, right? But like, this is what I'm doing right now. I'm inspiring a lot of people because I want to really grow this thing into something special. I think the problem is the VTuber sphere needs to really grow and have more opportunities available, and I think it's really hard to find them. But I know we can do it together. I know we can. It's just we need to really come together and really just encourage each other more than we've ever did before, and be more positive and be more accepting and be more open-minded. We need to really hyper-focus on those things. We need to help each other out more. We need to be there for each other more. I'm not saying you all haven't been, because I know there's a lot of small VTubers out there where you guys are collabing, and that's great. I'm just talking about more for the others, That's why I always wanted to like reach out to different VTubers and add them on my videos, because I really want to build a community, a really accepting community. I want to build a community of VTubers where we all have each other's back, I feel like that's how we grow. That is how we grow. I think the problem is, I have to say this because it's important. There's a lot of fucking drama on VTuber Twitter, and I feel like that sometimes that stunts all of us. And I hate to say it, we all really need to like really reflect on that. Like, is this drama really worth it? Like, that's what I think a lot of us have to tell ourselves. Like, is posting this drama post that I'm about to post right now, is it worth it? Like, that's what everyone should be asking themselves. Every post, if it's about drama. Because the problem is, the drama is just going to make us more hateful to each other. It's going to divide us more than ever. Like, think about everything in the world that involves drama. It always ends up with people getting split up, separated, and divided. And what happens when we're separated and divided? We end up fighting amongst each other. Then what happens after we fight amongst each other? We all fall. Because no one is working together. But if we work together, think about stories where people work together and band together. What happens? They fucking win. That's what we need to do. We can't hate each other anymore. We can't do that shit anymore. We need to be there for each other. We need to aim for these new heights together. We need to be a force to be reckoned with. That's what we need to be. And I know all of you have so much potential. And listen, I believe in you. If no one else believes in you in this whole fucking world, I believe in you right now. I don't care if you're across the world and like you're across from this screen. No, believe me when I say it. I feel it in my heart genuinely. I believe in you. I don't care if you're I don't care if you're a big VTuber, small VTuber, medium-sized VTuber. I don't know. I believe in you. Just keep going and keep doing what you do, and just let your let that thing that you offer, let that shine. What do you offer? Let that shine, because once you can let that shine, you will get to where you need to be. The part I struggle with sometimes myself is just the action part. I sometimes struggle with action, but I'm getting better at that. So just make sure, like, we all put in that action. You know, we all find that time within the day to put in that action. All right? But I love you all to death. I really mean that. I love you all to death. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry for if other people or other VTubers are putting you down in any capacity. You don't deserve it. And I'm sorry that if you feel like your voice isn't really being as heard. I'm not here to spread hate. I'm here to spread love, and that's all I'm gonna do, you know? I'm sorry. I feel bad for the small VTubers. I really do. A lot of people may not, because they're like, oh, well, they're just complaining, they're just whining. No, they're just passionate, and then they just struggle because they're not ready want to be, you know? It's hard out here, you know? And I feel for you all. Like, I'm with you. I'm not successful by any means. I'm not making any money. I'm not doing that shit, you know? Maybe one day... Like, I have a new goal. Like, maybe one day I want to grow this thing and see what I can really do. But, like, for now, it's like, no. I'm just here with all of you. Like, we're just doing this thing together, you know? So, I don't believe in this hierarchy stuff. So, if anyone in my community tries to do that hierarchy shit, I'm not dealing with that. Because, listen, the fact of the matter is, we're all equal. I believe that. I believe that we all should be equal. If we're not all equal, we should be. Because we all are important. So, but alright, weeklies, thanks for watching this video. Don't give up, please. I beg of you. Just one small step at a time. Okay? I love you, weeklies, to death. And weeklies, don't forget to stay awesome.